Alright, we got Liberation. Alright, I'm ending my first recording right there. Let me check my own stream bot on this to see where I got my first OER level. First OER level should have been previous chapter. I'm scrubbing through right now. Trying to find my own footage. Where is my first OER level up? I need to check this. I got HP, Dex, and Speed. Honestly, not the worst level up ever. I'm not going to complain. But, you know, 3 stats, that's breaking even just about. I didn't get Strength, which really sucks, but I can't say too much about it. Was not familiar with OER's hair game. I mean, I'm only short-haired here. Granted, there's been a lot of good short-haired OER fan art that I've seen as well when it comes to. Look up my good friend and IRL cosplay buddy, Kafahime, if you want to see that side and all. But yeah, OER hair is on, or at least female OER. Male OER, not as much. Once again, yeah, like, this is my own playthrough. If you haven't seen the Engage story yet, enjoy it. Watch a playthrough for that. That's not going to be for me here. I want the gameplay, and that's really what I'm shooting for. But alright. Our flyers are in, and we're gonna get our reinforcements later on.
Vander, Clan!
So let's see what we can get out of this. Alright, first real mission to go on. It's a sprite to base your sprite work off of? Yeah, well, I'm more of a 3DS era spriter, but still very much so winds up. So Pet Knights are coming in. We need to be aggressive and hold one side or so, or like start wiping units ASAP when it comes to. So don't be afraid to just start bolting right on in, Cruzy. So let's see what the ideas are. I'd be attacked from 2 sides here with OER, but the easy thing is that since I have this little Emblem Energy point, I should not be afraid to engage first and foremost, just to get that initial lifesteal going on and start moving things up. Because it's just going to be these guys first and foremost, so I need to just be prepared, and having the rapier to help deal with them would be big. I think the idea that I want to have is Clan can't move over here to kill soon enough. Okay, change my routing then. Because I can at least have Fram for my Chain Guard, potentially. So I think the better idea is I'm going to kill the guy on the left here. Okay, let's kill him to death with hammers. Clan can deal 9, we'll be at 14. If I attack with Liberation, that's another 9. Can't kill you yet. Best thing I can do is have Vander soften the blow. Potential idea, but then... well, that could be fine. Could be, I say. I don't necessarily think so. First and foremost, I think I can non-negotiable just engage, because that gets me... because engaging... so I need to explain this for you, Crimson. I didn't really explain it well. When you engage with somebody, engage with Marth here, the main thing that you get is a multitude of bonuses. First and foremost, you get the Emblem skill, you get the Emblem's special preferential weapon, so I get Marth's Rapier. I get buffs for a few turns, so Marth is giving me extra dexterity, extra speed, extra strength, and I get extra passives exactly so. So if I break a foe, and then I get a 3 follow-up attack. If I initiate combat, I get extra speed. I get that little extra lifesteal, exactly so. And I get a emblem-specific skill that I can use. And it lasts for 3 turns. So instead of just dealing 9, I can deal up to 12 then, in this case. Still won't be able to kill. But if I swap to the Rapier, I do. That gets you down to 8, and I can feed a kill to Clan. But after the last Chartreuse level up, I'm not feeding you that kill. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. You are not getting this kill. I'll feed it to a Weir. Shouldn't be too horrible. We can deal with it. Does Rapier have durability? Compared to other Fire Emblem games, no weapons have durability, compared to what you might experience from your Path of Radiance experience. No weapons have durability. The only things that do have durability is actually just the staves, as always. Otherwise, kind of following the trend of Fates, weapons are more versatile for the stats that they provide and the unique benefits, and as such, they have no durability on them, so I can use them as much as I'd like. Once again, engaging with Marth is 100% the play. Give me the rapier. I will get to kill you in this straight then.
Ready yourself.
Ooh, 4% crit! First crit of the playthrough! Let's go!
Live to fight again.
Lovely to see, lovely to see. Then Clan would take 1 Ped Unite of worth of damage, potentially, unless the idea here is move Vander up here, and then Fram will Chain Guard or Clan. That's what we said. So Weir will face take the first man, no big deal. Thanks to Marv's lifesteal.
Stay back!
So you see, Clan would have taken potential damage, but instead, Fram... Yeah, Mr. President's the hit, she takes 3 damage, but Clan takes nothing instead. And we are all right and dandy.
There are too many of them.
Through the door, right? And we're gonna get our next set of units. Lovely, 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 lovely. So let's do this thing. I will let this play this out, because I guess I should have let the story ride more for you kids if you are blind to it. So maybe I shouldn't skip as much anymore.
Made it. And not a moment too soon.
I am changing my stance on the story 100% because you are watching Crimson, so this is my own fault. Well, watch the first 2 cutscenes, or watch the first 2 chapters then. I guess I want to draw it from here on.
Prince Alfred of Firene, you said?
Could it be? Are you the Divine Dragon? You finally woke up?
I did, yes.
That's amazing! You know, I've waited ages for this to happen. There's so much to talk about. Later, of course. After we've taken care of these scoundrels. Who are they, anyway?
We're not sure. They attacked so suddenly.
Well, let's do this quickly. Pin down whoever's in charge and get some answers. Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now on, consider us at your disposal. Lead the way, Divine One.
Thank you for your help.
Here we go. I'm so used to just using the weaker weapons during the wait since I'm scared of the good ones breaking roll. Well, that's the eternal problem that people also had, not to mention just like Silverland stacking in like older games, for instance, to where that's what Fates on the 3DS tried to balance. They gave all weapons, save for staves, because you know you need your healing weapons to break. They gave them all infinite durability, but they gave things trade-offs. So like for example, bronze weapons didn't offer anything special necessarily. Alright, I'll look this up. Bronze Sword Fates, if I look this up right here. In Fire Emblem Fates, it gave you plus 10 critical evade. It cannot inflict critical hits. But it also had the best accuracy overall, so because of that, you could easily use it to feed, you know, to get your chip at speed or to feed kills to your units or so. Iron weapons in Fates, otherwise then, for Fates, you could consider to just be the stat standard, but then as you kept going up, you had unique trade-offs. So for example, a Brave Sword or Brave weapons in Fates, you consider that to be the best in Awakening, since that this allowed you to do a double without any real drawbacks. It was a A-ranked sword in Awakening. It's a B-ranked like most other games, if I recall off the top of my head. But the main thing about it in Fates was that as long as you had it equipped, it decreased your defense and res, but I think 4 or 5, meaning that you made yourself a glass cannon if you went to equip it. And there's so many other smaller things that Fates did with their different weapons. That way, you were incentivized to keep swapping back and forth between even the bronze weapons, even the iron weapons, instead of just always using your steel, instead of always just using your brave weapons at all times. And to that extent, you know, Engage kind of follows up on that divine design process with allowing you to continue on. So I'll use a bigger example. So yeah, Bronze Sword, give you more critical evade, you can inflict critical hits and things. Iron Sword was just stock standard. Steel, I think it made it so that you it decreased your speed or skill. No, it was speed correctly, because it was made to be a harder hit, but you couldn't double as much. So that was the big trade-off with it. So because of that then, once again, you were more incentivized to keep swapping around your weapons. And plus they also introduced things like a sword breaker, like dual weapons, to where it reversed the weapon triangle in Fates. So a dual sword was strong against lances, weak against axes, instead of the traditional weapon triangle, and so on, so forth. It really tried to revolutionize how you paid attention to the weapon triangle, and also how you pick your weapons every time. And Engage kind of carries that philosophy a little bit. But alright, we get our reinforcements, so now we have 7 units. Welcome, Alfred the Noble. We have our first Lance user. His own personal kill is Self-Improver, so if he waits, he gets 2 strength. Not the worst, could be a lot better. But second Cavalier, technically after Vander, we have his retainers as well. Boucheron, so our first Axe Boy. His passive moves to Tears. When an allied unit joins a chain attack, he deals +2 units. Now that is something to consider from here on, because Boucheron is an Axe fighter, but he's our first backup unit, which I will explain in detail once I get to use him. And then, all those Ped Knights, guess what? We have Etier, our archer. When a unit recovers HP with an item gains strength, that is a pretty useless passive. But she is our archer, and she is also, her subclass is Covert, which means if she's ever hiding terrain, she gets double terrain bonuses. So once again, a little bit more depth to all of our stuff.
It's an honor to meet you, Divine One. I'm Etier. My arrows are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers dropping like flies.
And we will get to actually just destroy these boys once I move Fran out of the way. Or Fran out of the way.
Sorry, Divine One. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name's Boucheron. If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them.
Where are my
Call
boosh
on
bats
me
at?
if you need some extra oomph.
Yeah. So, backup units. Any unit that's classified as a backup can add a chain attack, meaning that they can join chip damage if they're adjacent to the foe that you are attacking. So, to begin with, first and foremost, I want Boucheron to immediately move in and absolutely break this man. First and foremost, check these flyers. These two could potentially attack the
Point the way
Bouche,
again.
but I'm not going to mind too much, because he can easily face tank a good amount of damage when it comes to. So let's look at that, just to make sure that I'm not going to get bodied completely here. You have a physical attack of 14. The Boost Bat has a defense of 6, so 8 damage at most, and I don't think you're necessarily going to be doubled, right? Yeah, it's speed of 8 to 6. We're fine. So exactly so. The Boost Badge! Yeah, and NTA, I used it more than Altris last time, because I like my strength archers, and Altris is a quintessential normal archer when it comes to, and it's not that's not a problem, but I like my strength archers just because, haha, big funny hit go burr. So let's weaken up a Vander here, my thoughts. That's a break, but that's really not important. The important thing is that Vander dealt 15 damage to you. Let's debate about what else I can do. Cran can easily finish off anybody that's not the Ped Knight. But here, let's use this as an example going back to the backup. Since Boucheron is a backup unit, if I had anybody attack this fighter here, you can see chain attack. Backups get to do 2 free chip damage that is almost guaranteed to hit. You can see that 2 by 80%. So he gets to do a little bit more chips. So Alfred by himself wouldn't be able to kill this soldier. But if Boucheron lands the hit, then Alfred will be able to finish him off.
Let me
like
help.
so.
Nice.
So the big thing is that all of these mechanics are for both friendly and enemy units at all times. So I have to keep considering this, because if there's a bunch of enemies that are considered backup, they can and will gang up on you. So that is a big thing to understand, Crimson, when you are looking at this game here. Is you will absolutely be gained up on, like, mercilessly, and I'm not right when I say this. Because if the enemy sees a chance to take you out, they will absolutely just destroy you.
Yeah!
So if I wanted to, ETA could just, you know, Archers versus Flying, that's 23 raw damage. And the enemy will absolutely take a full advantage of that when it comes to. I will just go ahead and say that for you. So what I could do here, it's a little awkward because ETA is an archer who needs to attack at range. But the better thing to do is just have Graham move out of the way so ETA can body this one right here. Yeah, like I said, Engage is like a lot of what the fanbase would consider so, and what I very much so agree with, to be the most mechanically depth Fire Emblem game that we've had to date yet. And for very good reasons. For all these underlying mechanics, and we're only on chapter 2/3 technically.
Cannot afford to lose.
So, very much so, there's a lot to understand and learn from this game. Oh, you have a javelin! I did not recognize you had a javelin. Well, the boost has got this. Oh, what level did they come in? Boost is 4, Alfred's 5, ETA's 4. Consider your range first. I don't have a way to necessarily move Cruzy in all the way, but I will just move her up because, you know, any heals I can get on Fram would, of course, be wonderful to see. Clan could move in, get, like, steal a kill if you wanted, thanks to Pegasus Knights have high res as always, but with Boucheron's chain attack, he could steal a kill if I wanted. I don't think Clan would die at all. 14, yeah, you wouldn't die, but do I want to feed you a kill? You're level 2, I kind of should still. So that honestly might be a play to do. Feed the Trend Boy needs his vegetables. I'll still give him, I'll give him a chance. Even though he leveled speed once, I still need as many units as I can for maddening. So I'll let him get it.
The strength of the stewards.
Next up, I could legitimately just have ETA just body this man. First off, we call him a failure. To be fair, that's how fast some runs can absolutely go. But what? You've been watching the Divine Dragon for all years, and that's all you have to show? Just like 2 seconds saved off your best sprint time with the +1 speed level? Absolutely atrocious, Clan. You should be ashamed of yourself. He's nervous. I understand, but you've trained for this your entire life. Alright, since Alfred has one level up on ETA, I'll let her get this kill.
Need some help?
Looks like I broke him.
Yeah, ETA is absolutely an icon, and I love her so much. Self-improver. Move you up. My engage with Mark's going to expire, that's not a big deal. Oh, you're going for me because you can break me instead of plan. I should consider that for the future. The nerves get to some people, still issue. Still issue, straight up. I'm being so mean to this boy. Clan, you're totally fine, but you need to pull your weight in this army, brother. You very much so need to help pull your weight in this army. The Boosh ain't gonna make it all the way over. ETA can't get to this man yet either. Alfred's 1 move out. He only has 5 moves. Because I'm thinking about Vander right now, who has 6 as he is promoted. Yeah, actually still level. Still issue. He did not level it. This man did not level anything. Liberation can kill. Feed the Cruzy, because dwarven reward never is a bad thing.
Doing well.
You don't want it to be the Crom Sock Robin principle where you get them all the levels, but you know. You see, that's a decent level. It's still 3 stats, but that's stuff that I'll always need. Like strength, HP, defense. I will always need that at every opportunity that it gives me. Alright, otherwise, sorty boys. I want to bait the flyers out first more than anything. Boosh! He can't make it! let's see here. First and foremost, Aware needs to go ahead and get this first and foremost without a doubt. I don't want Vander to take any more at speed than he necessarily needs to, so I'll just kind of wait here. Because if I can, just let the boost soak everything. Defense is unironically really good to level to manning. Just yeah, you cannot stop damage. So HP and defense is absolutely going to be premiums at all times, because whoever can because especially so Fates fans and especially Fates Maddening fans would know, if your unit can take 2 hits, that's normal. If they can take 3 hits, they're absolutely essential to your run. And I'm just saying that straight up, Chief. All right, move Aware right here. That way, passive prots for Boucheron, so he gets the 1 less damage as well. I think we're fine here. I don't know if I'll trigger the entire pod, but we'll just go on this. Yeah, whatever damage that you can sustain on a Maddening run is so important at any and all times. Okay, everybody does trigger. So then a bean. Main problem that I see is that the archer is here too. You can deal with 13. You won't kill Alfred necessarily yet. First and foremost, non-negotiable, ETA kills one voice. Nice. I mean, it was guaranteed, but you know, it's still always nice. Next thing up, do I have Vander just rush up and kill this man? Beat him to death with hammers. Potentially. I mean, the boost can also just move up. But if they back up, then boost will just take a bad hit otherwise. So let's be a little bit more careful with my movement planning here. Friend would deal 9. You deal 12. Alfred. The main thing I'm thinking about here, can I kill Fram? No, I cannot yet. Unfortunately not. In that case then, I think 1 by 1, I should just take care of it in order of operations. Just have Boost get the kill. Where are my Boost bads at? Have Boost get the kill. Have Vander just zone the archer. That way I don't have to worry about his presence at all. And I think the idea... Now, keyword, I think the idea... I have to be able to get a kill and then lock the other 2 off. So I want to protect Boost. I want to protect my back line is the main thing here. But I can heal Boost, so no big deal. So the better idea then in this case, would it be... No, I want Aware in front here. That way, Fram can take whatever hit when it comes to. If you do more damage, so of course I'm gonna choose that. So she says, "I'm sorry, fighting game failed." Alfred can potentially get a kill. It's either that, or I'm feeding this over to Clan. Go the boost.
That's a weight off.
If I get the kill with Clan here, nobody can take 2 hits. You have, or 1, 2, 3, 4 move. You could then potentially hit Fram, but I could just move Alfred to block instead.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's fine enough. At most, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could double on Aware, but that's not really my concern. My concern is protecting my girl. Because Clan can take a hit, and he's right next to Aware for a little bit more. If the sword guy attacks Aware too, he's fine. Because then, probably weapon triangle. Ooh, you can see right there, chain attack from their own backup. This actually could be a little bit dicier than I'd like. Because I might actually just tutorial die here, because I didn't expect the archer to run around. Oh, 58 for death. Ooh, we are so lucky. I am so lucky that this is not the end of the campaign immediately here. Because you can see, even though I did zone the archer, I did not, he could still run around, and that actually would have been potential death, following up on that, after that hit. So, I should be counting my lucky stars without a doubt that it's not campaign death yet. Clan can absolutely toast and roast this screw up. So, let's just see who else we want to feed then. I mean, Bruce will have a 78 to hit at that point there. That's really worth it. I could just have an archer duel. Just straight up kill 100%. That'll be fine. I could give it, or I could just have the absolute boost stat take it. Let's go, Boosh! 4% crit, Boosh! I love the Boosh! Where are my Boosh pads at? Get the heal, of course.
Kind of you.
And because you dodged the 58, I am so inclined to give it to you. I am so inclined to give it to you earlier.
I have my own.
If you want this level, you should have gotten that 5% crit. I am telling you. Now you die. Now you die. That I'll just Lord Star Rush you just for the disrespect.
My prayers are with you.
Take the chip damage. Slow Oblivion.
You're not.
I mean, yeah, 1 damage, but remember, it's multiplicative damage, so if I was doing no damage otherwise, I'd still be doing no damage times nothing. Like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't get my first game over to a 58, thank goodness, because I miscalculated how far that archer was going to move. Because, yeah, they absolutely just
Looks like we
sent
cleared
it
the
on
way.
earlier straight up. And
Let's
since you
get
said
to the
that you
ring
can
vault.
just watch the since you said you could just watch the cutscenes on YouTube, in that case then,
Whoever-
I would exactly so. Leverage my freedom to press the skip button. That was a lot worse than I would have liked it to be.
No!
Oh, I am getting DM, so let me mute this for 2 seconds here. Alright, good chapter, good chapter. Almost the end of my lunatic run. It's not right I'm doing an Iron Man once again. It's not right I end the stream off and everything on that. But, you know, that could have been way worse.